Yeah, I'm joined here by Sean Brien from Miltown Malbay here in St Joseph's Secondary School here in Spanish Point, and a week out from the big All-Ireland final. Sean, you're very welcome. Thanks for stopping by to talk to me. And you're very much involved in this great team. They have won a Munster Championship already, and now they're in an All-Ireland final. Huge occasion coming up in a week's time.
Yeah, we're on the road now since September. We started off with Clare, and Clare got wrapped up there after Christmas, and we got on a bit of run in Munster and that. So.
Yeah. So you got on a roll early on, I suppose, when getting out of Clare first and then down to the Munster and beating Rackeel in the Munster final was huge.
We had a few. We won very tough game in Clare, and then we had the big up over Munster, and we beat Rackeel in the final of that.
Yeah. The All-Ireland semi-final then against Our Ladies of Belmullet. I mean, you were going into the unknown again. You don't know what you're facing, but you were in that final. You were 4 points down, playing against a strong Mayo team. You think, where did you get the character? Did you panic in it at any time? Or?
Not really. I suppose we had the experience of 2 games with Ennisline, and that we kind of stole the Clare final. We got a great goal late on, and Catholic were free, so they'd been tested.
You were in that position before, yeah.
So when they were 4 down twice at the semi-final, it wasn't totally alien to them. They kept the head and they worked a few scores, and they were well tested from the previous games, and they came through again.
Well, it's probably ideal to be going into an All-Ireland final, having had those tests down along the line.
Yeah.
We're going into an All-Ireland final. You know, like you have 3 senior county medals with Miltown Malbay, so you're well used to big occasions, big crowds, and all that. So would you pass a lot of that down to the lads, like about what they're going to expect now? An All-Ireland final is I'm sure there'll be a big crowd there.
Yeah, there'll be a crowd. I suppose for the build up to it, there won't be much of a change. I suppose when we did do well, it was kind of stick to what we were doing, and we'll train twice this week and work on what we think we need to do for Clara, and I suppose you acknowledge it is a big game, but we stick to what we do. What we regularly do. So try not to make too much out of it. It's great to be there, but you kind of have to treat it like a game. Once the ball's thrown in, too often you don't really take much notice of the crowd and stuff anyway. So.
As a goalkeeper, would you be focusing on that area, the full back line, the goalkeeper, or would we just general?
A bit of everything. We kind of share the workload there. So sometimes it's with the forwards, you have a perspective from the goals of what works for attacking against you, and then you kind of bit of everything. We don't have specific roles as such. Everyone, the 3 of us, kind of work together.
You have a busy work schedule, and a busy lifestyle. You're a young man, you have lots of things to do, I'm sure. It's a huge commitment. Last September, at least twice a week, I'd imagine, probably more, and matches away up the country and everything. It's a huge commitment, isn't it?
It is, and we're like Paul has a young family, I have a young family, we're great support at home as well,
Yeah.
Because we're kind of gone a lot of Eve is stepping up to the plate a lot of times. Could be gone with the Clare 20s as well, so we have 2 young girls, so they're a handful. So we're at the front of it today, but it's the people in the background are making it happen.
Absolutely, yeah. I suppose I'd be able to find all the faults if there's any in any given game, but it's the guys who come night after night and give their time and huge commitment, and they get very little from it apart from the personal. You have to see young lads developing and becoming great characters as well. So you're more than just selectors on a team. You form young people's lives.
Yeah, this is part of the role. There's a benefit to it as well. If you think the long term, a lot of lads that play it here come on to play for Clare, and we spend our time following them there around the country. You get great nationals. This is our phase. Lots of lads have done heaps of work with these that haven't had maybe a final or something to celebrate it. we get to take him through this phase, and we do what we can with him and pass him on. And the great work to happen with him is standing to him, and there'll be great stuff to come in the future. So it's just this phase that's with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I was the lads don't know anything about St. Kieran's or Offaly. Sir Kieran, sorry. They wouldn't know anything about them, but would you have a little bit of insight into
Yeah,
them?
we'd have got to see him a bit. Yeah, they're very good, like very organised, very strong team. So, yeah, up to this week, so we were focusing on what we weren't looking ahead. So this week now we'll go through what we need to do today and our next session, and focus on ourselves too. Like they'll be planning. There's lots of planning and stuff
there's
going
lots
on,
of
but
plans,
it's
sub-plans
we
and all
focus on
that.
ourselves, a little bit about them, and try to get our performance right, and not be worrying an awful lot about the opposition.
Yeah, you said about focusing on yourself, like, and that, you know, when you're down there on the sideline, like in the game, you're 4 points down, whatever. It's huge pressure on the men. Like, I know I wouldn't be able to do it because I wouldn't be able to keep the cool. So would you be focusing on that today? What you have to keep cool at all times. I know some managers they can lose the plot and that. Is that something that you think about?
I'd be much louder when playing on the line. I'd be trying to stay calm and like you said, you want to make good decisions, so you can't be getting too wrapped up in just outside stuff or crowd or any that kind of stuff. You're just thinking
The whole emotion of it.
what's happening in the game, what do we need to do right. And look, a lot of the work is done before the day. Like, it's the stuff that happens in games, the stuff that happens in the final there we never planned for. You know, it's just brilliant players.
Takes on its own life,
You know, it wasn't ever did you plan to happen through a game. Takes on life its own. You know. So.
You're living in Milltown, Malbay, and you're working down here. What a lifestyle, like, I mean, lovely old Milltown, and then you have Spanish Pint, the Spanish Armada, the history, everything, and that beach down there. I mean, it's a fabulous place to live here in West Clare.
It is, it's great. Like you said, the views with the rooms are savage, like, so.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic looking out at it, yeah. Sean, I wish you the very best. Thanks very much for bringing the Clare team to an All-Ireland final, and we look forward to seeing you in that final, Sean. Thanks very much. Thanks.